Hey everybody, how's it going? Great to be here again with Celtic Festival Online, doing another show for those guys. And if you haven't checked out their site and their Facebook page, you should. Got a lot of great stuff going on there. Hope you're all keeping well. Right now, where I am, as I was putting the set list together here, I kind of thought to myself, what am I going to open with? And I looked out the window, and it's kind of been mildly snowing all day. So I figured I'd start with this one. It's called The Yellow Bird. Hope you like it. Oh, the snow, it was plentiful, and the crumbs, they were so few, and the weather-weary sparrow through a castle window flew. And it was there she spied a golden cage, and a sweet love song she heard, all from the pet canary there, a handsome yellow bird. And he sang, my little sparrow, I've been struck by Cupid's arrow, won't you spend your time with me? She spied around his castle with its ribbon and its tassel, and plaintively said she, well, goodbye, my little yellow bird. I would rather brave the cold on a leafless tree than a prisoner be in your cage of gold. And the spoiled and petted yellow bird, he could scarce believe it true, or that a common sparrow would refuse a one with blood so blue. He explained of all advantages, of riches and of gold, and she explained her liberty would not be bought or sold. So she's cried, I must be going. And he said, oh, but how it's snowing, and the winter winds do blow. Won't you stay, my little dearie? Without you I'll be weary. But still she cried, oh no. Goodbye, my little yellow bird. I would rather brave the cold on a leafless tree than a prisoner be in your cage of gold. Oh, goodbye, my little yellow bird. I would gladly stay with you. I could love you, my little yellow bird, but I love my freedom too. Goodbye, my little yellow bird. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen, to get us started. A song there called Yellow Bird, written by a fella way back. It was written for the London Music Hall by a fella called Charles William Murphy. And it first appeared, at least it came to my knowledge, and I think it was probably the first time it appeared outside of the music halls, in a really old horror movie called The Picture of Dorian Gray. And Angela Lansbury was the singer of a very young Angela Lansbury, yes, there was such a thing, sang that song in the movie. I'm going to carry on here with a song that I wrote for a band one time ago. A band was looking for songs to put on their album, and they asked me to write a couple, so I wrote this one, and I sent it to them, and I said, what do you think? And they said, nah, we don't really like it. So they didn't take it, but I kept it, and I ended up recording it on an album myself. Before I go into the song, I'm going to tear into a reel called The Bank of Ireland. And after the song, I'll probably go into another reel called Miss Monaghan's. Anyway, here we go. In a harbor town where the streets roll down to the fishing boats on the shore, and the ships roll in from the stormy main, bringing lonely ones back home. From rolling waves and endless days where the nights are long for the pay, we kneel and pray at the end of the day. The same words we all do say. The same words we all do say. Take me home, for it's always on my mind. Take me home, I've got nothing left but time. And those nights on the shore, if there could be more of the wine and song the whole night through, and the midnight sky in a blue, blue eye, and a smile from one so true. And the whispers fly amongst the laughs and cries, once the dancing dies for the night, and the willing ear of a one so dear hears the words that fall so right. You hear the words that fall so right. Take me home, for it's always on my mind. Take me home, I've got nothing left but time. Take me home, for it's always on my mind. Take me home, I've got nothing left but time. Time. I've got nothing left but time. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. There's a song there called Take Me Home. Last tune there was Miss Monaghan's. I ended up recording that song on the Magician's Daughter record some time ago. And like I said earlier, it's kind of a song that would never have been written were it not for the fact that I was asked to write it. So I'm very happy about that. I'm going to carry on this with a song that's one of my wife's favorites. So I'm going to sing this one for her. Wrote this on a train between New York and New Haven, Connecticut. And I think that's why it turned out almost sounding like a kind of a country song, because of the rhythm of the train. There was no point in trying to fight the rhythm when you're on it. The song is called Whiskey, Wine and Beer. Well, I love when you're near to me. Your whiskey, wine and beer to me. I throw them all away if only you would stay. And while my heart's exploring yours, I'd spend my time adoring all the softness in your voice and the little things you say. Cause when you call around, the city settles down outside my window. And how this little place lights up to see your face, I think you know. So curl your lovely hand in mine, let it stay in there this time. We've only got the sunset, tomorrow's on the way. And there's nothing on that radio, and there's nowhere that we want to go. How about we just stay indoors and talk about our day? Cause every time you smile, I wish you'd stay a while more than you do. And though the things you say, they might be little, but they chase away my blues. Things like, hey, hey, my darling, how you been doing? Hey, hey, my darling, how you been doing? How you been? And I know before you go tonight, you're gonna tell me that you might be around this way for a while. And days will come and go, I guess, before I feel your sweet caress, before my open door reveals a sweet and lovely smile. So call me when you can, the money's on the stand, I think you know. And careful what you do, they don't all love you like I do, why don't you fool? Just say, hey, hey, my darling, how you been doing? Hey, hey, my darling, how you been doing? How you been? Cause I love when you're near to me, your whiskey, wine, and beer to me. I'd throw them all away if only you would stay. There you are, Whiskey, Wine, and Beer. It's off the What You Know album. And I was just playing that one last week to a live audience in Colorado. I was out there for the weekend and had a great time. The audiences we were all very aware of the whole social distancing thing, and the audiences were fantastic. they did everything they could to make it work, and so did the organizers, and I did everything I could for my part, and it worked out really well, thankfully. But that was a song I played up in Westcliff, and it went down really well. It turned into a hit, thankfully. Very happy to hear it. This is going to carry on with a new one. This is going to be on the new record. Song that was kind of inspired by reading a lot of Edgar Allan Poe and stuff over the years, even though it's not directly anything to do with that, but then that's definitely where it came from in the old noodle there. The song is called In the Hollow, and it starts like this. I'm going to stop talking and just keep playing. I think everybody would prefer that. Wandered out in the moonlight, I heard the song of you, so I followed your course to the hollow in the forest. I looked around for a long time, I'm thinking maybe I'm wrong. Then I saw you on the water. I should have run, but I called out to you. Yeah, I heard you cry. Yeah, I heard you sing. Now what could a mortal do to heal the heart of the one such as you? Tell me now. Tell me now. My hand and I saw into eyes of winter bloom. You said I wished for one such as you. See, I've been waiting a long time. I've been singing my song, but as long as I sing alone, well, I can never, ever go home. But tell me now, if we sing it together, I could go home forever. The song would be in you, in the heart of the one such as you. So tell me now. Will you sing with me now? Sing it with me now. Sing it with me now. Yeah, we'll sing. Yeah, we'll sing. I stood on the water, I sang like a lark to the moon. Yes, I did. And I looked around, she was gone, she had vanished too soon. I was alone, now I can never, ever go home. Now she's gone, and I can never, ever go home. But tell me now, if you hear me singing, if you hear me bringing my song to your ear, you follow me out here. Tell me now. Yeah, tell me now. Would you sing with me now. Sing it with me now. Yeah, we will sing. Yeah, we will sing. And you'll sing like a lark to the moon. Song they're called In the Hollow. I hope you like it. That was a new one. As I said, it will be on the upcoming record. I'm going to do a quick costume change here. And grab this little fella. I'm going to carry on here with something a little bit more lighthearted, not quite as gloomy and dark, if you will. This is a love song that I wrote for a couple that I was on tour with some years ago, Michael and Janine. You may have heard of a band called Full Set. Great young bunch of people who play great trad Irish music. And I was playing at the time with the Kathy Ryan band, and we both toured as a double bill across Austria one December. And it was the whole month, and it was very lucky for everybody involved that we all got on so well. Really bonded on the road. The road will do that sometimes. We did like 22 shows in 24 days. So it was full on, and it was a whole lot of fun. And within the band Full Set, there's a young couple called Michael and Janine, and two great people. And they were getting married soon. So by the end of the month, I thought I'd like to write them a song, you know. So I did. And the idea for the song came from something that I had heard from a friend of theirs about when Michael proposed. And when Michael proposed, he arranged for Janine to come down and meet him at a local bar that they used to go to. And he had arranged it with the landlord to have the whole back room of the bar decked out in Janine's favorite flower, which was the sunflower. And it's there where he proposed. And so Michael raised the bar for every man on earth after that. Thanks a lot, Michael. But it inspired this song, and I got it to him in the end. A song called Where the Sunflowers Grow. On a long dark night, on a cold and snowy road, he turned to his love and he said, "Love, here we go. I'm gonna spend my life with the only love I've known since I found you where the sunflowers grow." And she said, "My love." Oh, she said, "My love. You know I've always known that there's no one else I could ever call my own. We're gonna drive all night to the place that we both know, the place I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver and keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow." And in the morning sun, in a field of yellow gold, he took her in his arms and said, "I'll never let you go." And she said, "My love, you know I've always known since I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver and keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow. They can keep their silver and keep all of their gold, since I found you where the sunflowers grow. Where the sunflowers grow. Where the sunflowers grow. Hope you like that one. I think that one might make it onto the new album too, hopefully. We'll see. There's a lot of time these days to noodle around with the recording equipment and get new stuff down, given the whole situation we're in. So I guess you could call it one upside from my perspective, that I'm getting a lot more done towards recording the new record. Now this song came up just recently. When I used to do like regular Friday shows on Facebook, there's 30 of them up there, I think, where I used to do a Friday lunchtime show every Friday through lockdown, and they're still kind of up there, floating in the ether, as it were. And randomly, you know, I get a message from someone who just kind of stumbles across them and takes a look. And this happened just last week, where I just got an email from a guy saying, "Hey, I really like that song you did. I just discovered your Facebook Live weekly events that you left up there." So that kind of put the song back on the radar again. So I'll do it for you now, even though it's not traditionally Irish or anything like that, but it's an arrangement by a great Irish guitar player, a fella called Rory Gallagher, who's a blues guitar player from Cork, my own neck of the woods. And he took this Leadbelly song and kind of made it his own. It's a song called Out on the Western Plain. So I'll give it a shot now, simply because it's up there it's been in the head since Sean mentioned it online to me via Facebook. Anyway, here we go. Now when I was a cowboy out on the western plain, when I was a cowboy out on the western plain, you know I made $500,000 busting broncs on the bridle range. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. I was the greatest batso ever on the western plain. What was the greatest batso ever on the western plain? You know, me and a bunch of cowboys, we rode into Jesse James. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. And me and a bunch of cowboys, we rode into Jesse James. Me and a bunch of cowboys rode into Jesse James. And those bullets were flying just like a shower rain. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. I come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. Was the greatest batso ever on Bunker Hill? What was the greatest batso ever on Bunker Hill? You know, me and a bunch of Indians, we rode into Buffalo Bill. Come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. Come a cow, cow, jiggy, come a cow, cow, jiggy, jiggy, yeah. Song they're called Out on the Western Plain. Originally Leadbelly, Huddy Ledbetter. That was an arrangement close enough as close as I can get it to Rory Gallagher's arrangement, which I think he recorded on the Against the Grain album. So there you have it. Hope you liked it. I'm going to grab the other guitar and we'll do something different. Here's my exercise for the day. Wasn't long awake before he poured another maker's mark and wept. And the apron hung like a tapered candle. The coffee on the stove went cold again. He thought about calling her while all the time her parting words resound. Oh, my darling, you're my finest hour, but I'm better at being lost than being found. So don't you wait for me, you'll find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind. Now the highway hides 100 hearts, and the motel sees another sun go down. All's for the taking, the horizon don't know why, and I don't care how. She wonders who would answer, she called the home she left so long ago, where her mama took her in her arms and tried to tell her why she had to go. She said, don't you wait for me, you'll find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind. And she leans back on the bed, lets the day run through her head before she sleeps. And in the dark, that's where her heart goes hiding till the morning comes. And Marilyn Monroe is lying rolled up on the floor in a magazine, as she wonders at her smile and how she learns to hide while being seen. And in the morning light she likes to drive, the wind blows through her hair of platinum blonde. And the motel in the rearview mirror is slowly getting smaller till it's gone. And don't you wait for me, find better company. Yes, my darling, you'll be fine without me on your mind. Song there called Me on Your Mind. It's another new one going on the new record, I think. So far that's the plan anyway, we'll see what happens. Thought I might throw in something a bit more traditional right here. This is a song that I've been playing for years, and I found it in a book when I was living in Dublin, and I thought I'd discovered it. You know, I thought that I was going to resurrect this song from the dusty archives. That wasn't quite what happened, but I kept the song anyway. a song called Captain Kidd. And it came up again because a friend of mine who put on a show or booked me for Colorado last week. This is one of his favorite songs, so he's kind of in my head. So Bruce, if you're out there, this one's for you. The song kind of came about, as so many songs did back in the day. It was written as a one-sheet printout in the early 1700s, and it was sold and distributed at the execution site of Captain William Kidd. Some entrepreneurial spirit would write some verses, print the verses off, and sell them to the members of the public that came to see the execution. Public executions were big business back in the day, I guess. And so that's how we know it. That's how we can date this song. Anyway, the song is called Captain Kidd. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. My name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed, my name is Captain Kidd, as I sailed. My name is Captain Kidd, God's laws I did forbid, and most wickedly I did, as I sailed, And I murdered a William Moore, as I sailed, I murdered a William Moore, as I sailed. I murdered a William Moore, left him lying in his door, 40 leagues away from shore, as I sailed, and feeling cruel still, as I sailed, and feeling cruel still, as I sailed, and feeling cruel still, my gunner I did kill, and his precious blood did spill, as I sailed, Now my parents taught me well, as I sailed, my parents taught me well, as I sailed. My parents taught me well to shun the gates of hell, but against them I rebelled, as I sailed, And being close on death, as I sailed, and being close on death, as I sailed. And being close on death, I did vow with every breath to walk in wisdom's path, as I sailed, But my redemption lasted not, as I sailed, my redemption lasted not, as I sailed. My redemption lasted not, my vows I did forget. Now damnation is my lot, as I sailed, Execution dock, I must go home. To execution dock, I must go. To execution dock, lay my head along the block. No more laws will I mock, as I sail, Song there called Captain Kidd. Hope that's suitably gory for you as we head into Halloween season. Here's a song that I wrote I'll just play it for you. A song called Jack Bryan. One blow after another caused the rocks to fly and fall. Jack Bryan, he swung his pick, he drove a hole in the mountain wall, and he never raised his head. The only words you'd hear him say was, "Boys, bring on the trolley, you have one more load to haul away, haul away, haul away. Boys, bring on the trolley, one more load to haul away." Jack Bryan, he'd been a carpenter and a sailor and a smith, and he'd oft heard told of the Rockies' gold lying hidden deep within. So he brought his darling Mary and the one they had on the way, and he promised her a castle before his soul they'd come and haul away, haul away, haul away. He promised her a castle before his soul they'd haul away. Swing that pick, boys, and raise it to the stars. Pray they always smile on us and find us where we are. Then came that early morning and the shout from down below. It said, "Jack, come quick, your Mary's sick, the labour's laying her low." The doctor sent me running, he said, "Return without delay." He said, "Go and get Jack and bring him back before her soul they come and haul away, haul away, haul away." Go and get Jack and bring him back before her soul they haul away. Jack's giant hands were gentle as he held hers to his cheek, and through the tears he said, "Mary dear, no castle will there be unless you're right here with me. I won't build and I won't stay, so hold my hand, dear Mary, or it's me they'll have to haul away, haul away, haul away. Hold my hand, dear Mary, or it's me they'll haul away." Mary's lips were silent, she just smiled and closed her eyes, and she drifted away, so the nurses say, till she heard the baby's cries. She says, "Jack, I heard the trumpets come to call on me this day, but it's here I'll stay. I'll have to wait for my soul to come and haul away, haul away, haul away. It's here I'll stay. I'll have to wait for my soul to haul away." Swing that pick, Jack, raise it to the stars. Pray they always smile on us and find us where we are. Young Willie Bryan, he bides his time underneath the morning sun, and with all he knows of the town below, well, there's plenty to be done. So he kissed his darling mother, and he heard his father say, "Willie, don't work the men too hard. You know there's always more to haul away, haul away, haul away. Willie, don't work the men too hard. There's more to haul away." Song there called Jack Bryan. I hope you liked it. that first aired out in Durango a long time ago. Not that long ago, actually, just over a year and a half maybe, or something like that. Back when we were still doing festivals and stuff. And thanks again to this online festival for doing this, Celtic Festival Online. What a great platform to be on. Senses, it's where you see him. And all this time with the howling wild wind against him, that's where he's been. And he spends his time on the black hillside searching, so they say. And in the dark of night, you can hear him cry. Story goes, but there's folks around here they claim to know, yeah. They say it just takes rain and time for a fire to die. And so hold my hand and keep the hard dry land underneath me, where I'm safe and sure. And hold my heart, don't let it fall apart. We don't need another man on the moor. Yeah, I don't know how the story goes. And the folks around here, they claim to know, yeah. And they say it just takes rain and time for a fire to die. For a fire to die. Song there called Man on the Moor. Hope you liked it. Kind of coming into the final stretch for the show here. Thanks to everybody who's sticking around and listening. It's been a real pleasure thus far. Here's one from an album I recorded with the great fiddle player Matt Mancuso some years ago. It's an old Scottish tune. It's a different version. Matt and I like to refer to it as possibly the only traditional Scottish bossa nova in existence. If you know of anything to the contrary, you let me know. It's a song called Black is the Colour. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile and the gentlest hand, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love my love, and it's well she knows. And I love the ground whereon she goes. And I wish the day it soon would come where my love and I can be as one. I go to the Clyde and I mourn and weep, for satisfied I never can be. Wrote her a letter, a few short lines. Yes, and I suffered death 1,000 times. Black is the color of my true love's hair. Her lips are like some roses fair. She has the sweetest smile, the gentlest hand. Yes, and I love the ground whereon she stands. I love the ground she stands. I love the ground whereon she stands. Whereon she stands. Little something there called Black is the Color. Hope you like it. Gonna do one from my hometown. It's not from my hometown, it's like about my hometown. It's about growing up there. The song is called Good Times Coming. I actually played this twice last week in Westcliff, Colorado, where the host who was watching the show, it was a house concert kind of a thing. I played that song, he came up to me and he said, he came up to me immediately and said, "Would you mind playing that one again? I really liked it." And so I ended up playing it twice, which I've never done. There you are. Anyway, here it is. Summer in the telly couldn't keep us inside. The swimming pool was open, there was no one staying dry. My granny had a plate with JFK and the Pope. She hung it in the hall, I guess it gave them all hope. Drinking pint bottles up behind the schoolyard, waiting on a miracle and watching for the guards. Complaining about the rain and then complaining about the cold. Easy on the cigarettes, we don't live anymore. You know, we never saw the good times coming. When they come, they hit the ground running. We didn't recognize it cause they didn't televise it. No, we never saw the good times coming. Huh. That would stop in our town, colored shirts and cameras that always step down, asking silly questions about a mystical land. God bless them everyone, I hope it turned out as planned. I never saw a leprechaun or found a crock of gold. Don't kiss the Blarney Stone if you intend to grow old, cause the things we do when no one is looking. But I'm not saying nothing, we were only killing time cause we were bored out of our minds. You know, we never saw the good times coming. know you never see the good times coming. When they come, they hit the ground running. I guess you should be ready, cause you don't know if there's many. No, you never see the good times coming. Over the Atlantic in a big metal bird, stewardess's mother in the four-letter words. A couple of Minnesotans stop and chat for a while. Fierce romantic notions about the Emerald Isle. I said, now don't be seeing banshees over every stone wall. And if you see the fairies, now that's all your own fault. We never cried cockles, we never cried mussels, but we cried all night about paying back Brussels. And we never saw the good times coming. When they come, they hit the ground running. We didn't see the tiger till we sidled up beside her. No, we never saw the good times coming. See the tiger till we sidled up beside her. No, we never saw the good times coming. You know you never see the good times coming. When they come, they hit the ground running. I guess you should be ready, cause you don't know if there's many. You know you never see the good times coming. Be ready, cause you don't know if there's many. No, you never see the good times coming. There you have it, good times coming. Hope you liked it. I'm gonna play another couple and let you get back to your Sunday, whatever your Sunday looks like. And this is a song, this is an old Irish song, but again, kind of like Black is the Colour, a newer, different arrangement. Kind of a jazz swing version of The Star of the County Down. And you may well not like this at all, but there you go. I hope you do. Bridgetown in County Down one morning last July. Down in Bowling Green met a sweet Colleen, and she smiled as she passed me by. Yeah, she looked so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen in her nut brown hair. She was a coaxing elf, I had to shake myself just to see if she was really there. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Cay, from Dublin to Galway town, no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen. She's the star of the county down. So she onward sped, and I shook my head, and I looked with a feeling rare, and I said I to a passerby, who's the chick with the nut brown hair? Said he, as he smiled at me, she's a gem in Ireland's crown. You know who that is? It's Rosie McCann. She's from the banks of the Bann. I said that Rosie McCann from the banks of the Bann. She's a star of the county down. From Bantry Bay up to Derry Cay, from Dublin to Galway town, you know there's no maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen. She's a star of the county down. So at the harvest fair, she'll be surely there. Yeah, I'll dress in my Sunday clothes, with my shoes shone bright, with my hat cocked right, just for a kiss from my nut brown rose. No pipe I'll smoke, no horse that I yoke until my plow is a rust-colored brown. Oh, and there's a smiling bride by my fireside, you know what I'm talking about. I said there's a smiling bride by my fireside, yeah, I'm talking about Rosie. Yeah, there's a smiling bride by my fireside, she's the star of the county down. from Bantry Bay up to Derry Quay, from Dublin to Galway town. No maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen, star of the county down. No maid I've seen like the sweet Colleen, the star of the county down. Oh, she's the star of the county down. 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 I said she's the star of the county down. She's the star of the county down. Star of the county down. I hope there wasn't too many purists out there listening to that one, as you probably wouldn't have liked it. But I hope you all liked it. And I'll finish up with this one. The last couple of shows I've been doing, I like to finish with this song because it's a song about generally conveying the feeling of moving forward in a positive way, no matter what. And so far, I think we've all been doing pretty good. I hope. The song is called River Song. I hold myself high, I've got my wings to fly. I'm gonna find my way to the river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. Listen, I'll spread my wings, I'm going to rise up and sing of the ocean blue and the forest. Yes, and I'll sing my song over lifetimes long, neath the sun that shines down on us. Flying high between land and sky until we reach the great river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. And I'll see my prayers in the cold night air to dry my tears and my sorrow, and my wings to take over deserts and lake my song until tomorrow. Yes, and I'll lay my head on that deep river bed to wash away all my trouble. But I'll still sing my song over lifetimes long for my sisters and my brothers. Flying high between land and sky until we reach the great river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. Flying high between land and sky until we reach the great river. And when we go down on that muddy old ground, I'm gonna dive right in the water. River Song, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for sticking around. I hope you had a good hour. I certainly enjoyed myself. And drop me a line. Let me know what you're up to. I'll let you know what I'm up to. There's a link up at the top to some free stuff. There's some free music there. There's a tip jar. There's a newsletter thing. So exit through the gift shop and have a browse around. I hope you find something you like there. And like I said, stay in touch. It's good to stay in touch right now. Anyway, thanks again for listening. I had a great time. And we'll do it again sometime. See ya. Bye now.